Hello and welcome to the TechHub.training solution video for the Digital Disc Golf Challenge. If you haven't worked on this challenge yet, feel free to go along to TechHub.training, find the challenge, and try to find the solution for yourself first. When you're done with that, come back and we can work through the solution together. I'm going to show you my solution to this challenge, but remember that with most of these challenges, there are many ways you can do it. There are creative ways that might be more efficient than what I've done. So make sure that you also post your solution in the comments under the challenge on the website so that others can learn from you as well. But let's jump over to Excel and we can see the sheet here. So we have been tasked with making it so you can insert information into these cells over here, click this button, and have them show up as a new row in the table over here. And so the way we're going to do this is with VBA. So I'm going to go ahead and open Visual Basic, and we are going to look through what I wrote here. So first, I set the range of values where we're inputting, and I create that as a variable. That way we can loop through it. Next, I check if there are any empty cells in that range. So here we're doing a for loop, and we're going to go through each cell in the range, and if it's empty, then we're going to throw an error that says you need to enter a value here. We're going to select that cell so that the user knows where it is, and then we're going to quit because we don't want to create the new row if there's an empty cell. Next, we're going to check if the date box has a date in it. We're going to similarly throw an error if it doesn't. Then we'll move down. Next, we're going to loop through all of the score cells, and if they're not numeric, if they're equal to 0, or if they're not integers, we're also going to throw an error. And what we're doing here is we're specifying, we're saying enter a number into cell. We know that they're all in column X, and then we're going to say cell.row, and that's the current cell that we're looking at, so that we can tell them exactly in the error box where their error is. And then we're still going to select it so that they can see. So once that error checking is out of the way, we're actually going to fill the table with these values. So we're going to start, and we're going to go from the top left, and we're going to use the .end XL down command. And we're actually going to use that twice, because that'll get us down to the very end of the table so that we can insert a new row. And let me show you how that works. If we go back to Excel and we select A1, if we hold it depends on what you're using. I'm on a Mac, so it's command down for me. It'll go down there. If I do it again, it'll go down to average. And no matter how many rows there are in this table, as long as I hit command down twice, it's going to take me right there. And that's where we want to insert the new row. So it's convenient that we can just use this command here, and we can insert a row right there. I'm then going to select the first cell in that new row that I've just created. I'm going to put the date, and then I'm just going to move over one cell at a time and put the scores in, just down one and over one, and just do that until all the cells are in there. And then at the very end, I'm going to clear out the input cells so that they are ready to have new numbers put in them for the next round. So let's just demo it really quick. I'll put in 3, 3, 23, and then let's assume we got 3 on every hole. So it was a good round for us. And then we're going to come in and hit insert, and we'll see it all pops up. And because of the way that the table is set up, those numbers were automatically entered into our various calculations, and we were able to get through that quickly, and we're ready to get on the course and play another round. So that's my solution. Again, make sure you put your solution in the comments, and I look forward to seeing that. Thanks for coming by. Bye.